I'm back again. As you can see, well, you can't see, but now you can see. I'm at home now. But yes, I ended up in A&E on Wednesday. It's now Sunday. Basically on Tuesday or Monday, I don't know which day it was. Whichever day I last made the video, saying that I was talking to my GP, he was very good. Then I talked to my dietitian. Excuse me. I think on the Tuesday, my dietitian was like, the GP got the letter saying that she thinks I need admitting to hospital. I'm so dehydrated, I'm not drinking enough, I'm not eating enough, I'm not well. I should be assessed and preferably kept in for extra nutritional and hydration support, which I think I said last video. Anyway, so Wednesday my husband had a half day, so the Tuesday he was working, I think. Yeah, he was, because he's off this Tuesday. So we went to Adam Brooks, and luckily the GP had spoken, because on the Wednesday morning, basically, I spoke with the doctor, and he's like, I've got this letter from your dietitian, and just want to know how you are. And I was like, I'm not good at all. I'm the worst I've been for this whole time. So he called, he's got more power than the dietitian. He called the gastro doctors at Adam Brooks and said, should I go in to be assessed? And they said yes. And so I had to pick up a letter from my doctor's surgery reception and take it to A&E. And basically the gastro doctors were expecting me, so I got to bypass triage and all that stuff. And I was only in A&E for like 5 minutes in the waiting bit. They took so much blood. They took 8 tubes of blood. What was amazing is that they have like phlebotomists there. It's not nurses who do it. And this guy who took my blood was from like my hand. My hand usually, I don't know if you can see, there's just like that pinprick. There's no bruising, nothing. I didn't even feel it. And usually in my hand it hurts a lot, but he couldn't get any veins from my arms because I'm so dehydrated. And my EDS obviously plays a part. So yeah, so had loads of blood taken. Then the gastro doctor called me in and he basically asked me my symptoms and just examined me and was like, right, this is the plan. We need to do colonoscopy and endoscopy, hydrogen breath test, stool sample, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so you give me? And he's like, no, we'll organise those as urgent. And I was like, but what about my dehydration? And he's like, oh, we suppose we can get a bag of fluids. I was like, okay. And so I was like, please, I really need these fluids. And so they got the fluid set up, but they didn't seem that interested in the dehydration side of things. And I had a 1 litre bag of fluids going through a machine, and it's like, it said 2 hours, and I thought, great. And after half an hour, I felt so much better. My headache that I've had for days has like went. My nausea eased off. I feel less fuzzy headed. I felt more alert. I felt so much better. And then I had to go for an x-ray while I was still on the fluids on my stomach, which obviously Professor is requested weeks ago. And that has come back as normal. There's no blockages, there's nothing, so they can rule out the overflow diarrhea. But so basically they got me back and they were like, once you need another blood test. I don't know what that was for, something extra they were testing for. And they took another blood, 1 tube. That was literally so quick. And that was it. And then they were like, oh, you can go home now. And my fluids hadn't finished. I had like a quarter of a bag left. She just unhooked it and took it away. And I was like, what? oh, I need these fluids. But I was mixed because I wish they kept me in so I could have the fluids for like longer period of time and also get the test done sooner. But I was happier to be at home because it's home comforts. I can lounge in my onesie in bed with all my home comforts. You can see my elemental drink there, and be around my husband and my cats, and obviously Snoopy, who's been in some videos. And anyway, so that was the Wednesday. On the Friday, I had 3 missed calls from Adam Brooks while I was on the phone to my husband. And then my husband tried to call me going, I've just had a call from Adam Brooks trying to get you, like, it's from basically the endoscopy department, trying to rush me through the appointment because it's come through as priority. And I'm going next Sunday, a week today. I'll be having both scopes at the same, well, not at the same time, but the same appointment. So I get them both out of the way. I hope they do the colonoscopy first because that's where I think they'll find stuff. The endoscopy I hate because I've had them, I think I've had it twice for both ends before. And the endoscopy I just gagged the whole way through. I was like, I don't think I vomited, but I was close to it. So yeah. And I've got to have the horrible bowel prep stuff Saturday night and Sunday morning because my appointment's in the afternoon on Sunday next week. So, yeah. But basically they think that I might have either IBD or Crohn's just because of my symptoms. I've had obviously no vomiting, I've had nausea, and now upper GI symptoms, and problem swallowing. It's like when I eat, I get lots and lots of pain and then diarrhea and feel extremely tired. And I've had a 2-hour nap this afternoon because I've been pushing my body because I had a couple of days of just the elementals and the pain went away in my stomach and I was like, oh, thank God. And then I was like, right, I'm going to start eating things. So I've had like my gluten and dairy-free Choco Pops with dairy-free yogurt, and I've had Pom Bears, and within about 20 minutes of that, my pain came back and I was like, okay, this is just basically to prove to myself it was still there, because I was like, oh, maybe it's gone away, maybe it's all better now, but it's clearly not better. They'll take biopsies. I don't know what's happening, but I've got to speak to my GP on Wednesday this week because the part of the treatment originally from Professor Aziz was to change all my meds, and nothing's been changed yet. And I asked if, they've got a letter that tells them exactly what I need. And they basically said, I need a phone appointment. And I was just like, oh. So, yeah, so that's quite annoying. So I've got to do that. And then also ask, what do I do about the stool sample? Do I do it when I go to the hospital? Do I take it there myself to save time? Or do I have to take it to the doctor's surgery, because that goes to Adam Brooks anyway, and I'm going to be going there myself. Actually, twice. I go on Wednesday in the afternoon to see the orthopaedic doctors about my hip, which is really not that top priority at the moment, but I don't want to postpone the appointment because I've been waiting for ages and I need to tell them off because of all the stuff that Stanmore have told me that they've done wrong, so I need to quiz them. But this week is going to be really busy. I've got hospital tomorrow for urogynae, which is not really going to be much help because that side of things is just, Tuesday I've got to take my cat to the cat hospital, or the vet hospital for a checkup. And Wednesday I'm going back to Adam Brooks for my orthopaedics. So it's literally hospital all week, and then Sunday again. My poor husband, he's taking me, but because of the sedation and all that, it said it can take up to 4 hours from start to finish with the appointment, and it's a Sunday, so everywhere's shut, and Adam Brooks in the middle of nowhere. He could go into Cambridge, but I don't know what he'll do. Plus I'm taking an overnight bag just in case, because when you've got EDS and POTS, you never know, like, if the procedures make me unwell, if they find something and think I need admitting, if my POTS crashes, then that will be a reason to keep me in. So I will let you know what my GP says Wednesday, and then I will let you know what happens with my scopes and if I stay in and stuff like that. But that is my update, and at least tests are starting to be done, and hopefully we know soon what's going on with my stomach, or is my gastroparesis to blame still? Just don't know. Bye. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned and click the picture of me on the screen right now, and you can subscribe to my channel. Please like the video and click the bell notification if you want to know when my next videos are put onto YouTube. There should be a box on the screen where you can see other videos I've done. Happy watching!